everyone, so I'm back on a little bit of a hike heading into Østmarka National Park, this time for some pack rafting rather than a hike with maybe a kilometre of pack rafting. So this is predominantly a pack rafting trip now, and I'll also make sure to film this one a little bit more than last time. So yeah, just a 5 kilometre hike into the park, to the lakes, and then I'm off. Alrighty, so the site that I was launching from was not ideal for filming. There were quite a few school groups with rental canoes and so on and so forth. So yeah, but the boat is rigged. I'm currently on the lake. So yeah, all my gear is in the bag. This pack is empty at the minute except for shelter and food, or my cook system, I should say. Yeah, not quite sure where I'm going. I might go down the lake that way and go further into the lake system, or I might just stay up here. I'm not too sure. This is the original tour that I wanted to do, but I did. Yeah, this is the original tour that I had planned, that I was going to do for 10 days, but I kind of cut that a little bit short for a variety of factors. Mainly, the biggest one was the isolation. There were 2 campsites. I was completely on my own, no people around, and it was very, very isolating. Over the course of 2 days, I maybe got a total of 3 hours of sleep. If even that. So 48 hours, of which 45 I was awake, was not ideal. Not ideal. So yeah, that's why I came up north a little bit more, because there's less, well, there's one, it's not the best, but there's a few more people, and also there's more campsites, and so on and so forth. So yeah. Plan for the rest of the day is to have a look, find a campsite, make camp, and just kick it and chill. I'm in no rush. Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a rush, because the sun does go down in around about 4.5 hours, so I need to, I do want to find a campsite and just get it pitched before sundown. So yeah, let's do that then. Okay, so this dam system ahead of me, I'm going to quickly go and investigate, because it does lead to another lake system that I very much would like to explore. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go, get the boat, park it up, and then just quickly cross the little portage, scope the portage, see how difficult it is, and just investigate what's on the other side of that wall. And the camera is absolutely coming with me. Here's something really cool as well. All of these signs are red routings, which means snowshoeing. And in winter, all of this is completely frozen over. But anyways, I digress. Let's go and explore this portage, just to see, because I can either portage from that side, or I'll stick to this side, but we'll see, we'll have a look. I mean, nothing's set in stone as of yet, so this is literally just a little recce to see what's going on. So, this is the top of the dam. And truth be told, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend tonight, Friday night, on the lower lake down that way, and then I'll spend Saturday and Sunday on this lake, so Saturday and Sunday night, and then Monday night I'm going to head back down to the lower lake, because as of Tuesday onwards I'm in Oslo doing a city tour. So yeah, should be fun, should be interesting, and I'm excited for what this trip brings. So yeah, I've got my fishing gear with me, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do any fishing yet. I don't know. I lost a bit too much gear last year, so we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Alrighty, so I think what I'm going to do is I've explored almost all of this entire lake system here, and probably what I'm going to end up doing is I have found a potential campsite, but it is within line of sight of the building, but we're separated by water, so I think that should be an okay site to pitch for the night. Before I set off today, at the start point, I spent a good half an hour just chatting with a local. I talked about, I love the outdoors. Turns out we both, similar interest in packrafting. Just overall very interesting to talk to. He did say that there are wolves, elk and moose in the national park. Now, I've seen evidence of moose and definitely of wolves, because I did get lost in a forest trying to cross a hill earlier in this trip. I didn't film it, but yeah, it was definitely a canine footprint, and it was not a house. It was not domesticated. It was big. So yeah, and he told me that there'd never been a fatal wolf attack in Norway. So bears, yes. Wolves, not too much of an issue. I've never had an experience with a moose or an elk, but from what I know is basically if they make eye contact, you just walk away and keep your distance. So I was hoping, it's kind of the reason why I like camping with other people nearby, is safety in numbers, because I do not want a moose to accidentally walk into my camp, but I have no idea. So this is campsite potential number 1. It's got good earth. These trees are tempting, and the forest is not too enclosed, which is nice. Yeah, nah, forget those 2 trees. That, there's still life in it, which is okay. I mean, I'm still seeing some little bit of life, but not. Nah. If I pitch there, that is absolutely coming down on me. Nope. I absolutely thought that would be the case. You know, the amount of good campsites I've found only to have to turn around and escape because of widowmakers. Not ideal. However, on the other side of the lake there is an official open campsite. And I'm not seeing anybody there at the moment. I mean, it is only 4 in the afternoon. I'm just going to cross the lake. I'm going to that campsite because that is probably where I'll end up staying on Monday. It's not too far from a hut. Wait, there's signage here. What does this say? Losby. Ah, right. I've no idea what that means, but yeah. No, I think I'm going to cut over to the other side, to the campsite. I found a boat launch. I can drag the boat up and yeah, see what's what. I don't think the weather's meant to be too friendly this weekend, so yeah, we'll see. I'll keep this site in reserve, but for now it's get to the other side of the lake, have a look-see. That was not a very nice entry point. Very, very muddy, and I almost went for an impromptu swim. So here's the campsite. Now, from what I can tell from Google, this is a semi-managed one, as there's plenty of opportunity to pitch tents and hammocks. So I'm not quite sure where I will pitch yet. Here we go, there's another sign. What does this say? Oh, sweet porcelain. There's an outhouse sign. Yeah. Okay. You know, I think what I'll probably do, these 2 trees here, viable, nice view, open campsite, open field, not too far from the water, not too far from the building. Yeah, I think this is the spot. Cool. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to drag the boat up to empty it and then de-inflate it and then just keep it up here for the time. I think that is the plan. So I'm just going to go get the boat, portage it up, and yeah, see what's going on. Time to get the gear out of the boat, get a shelter pitched, and relax. Let's see. Chicken tikka masala. Good shout. might be thinking why I have so much excess paracord, and truth be told, with my system anyway, I like knowing how much paracord I actually have. And when I bought this, it was 15 meters, and I know if I don't cut it, I still have 15 meters. So yeah, I know this is fixed cord. I have another one which I've got mounted to the Packraft, which is orange. That is the only one that I've trimmed, because I do not necessarily want too much cordage being cut, trimmed, because then you end up with offcuts that you don't really know the length of. So yeah, and I'm going to leave the rest of the setup for a couple of hours. So I think first things first, lunch. Alrighty, so pardon the audio, it's I am keeping the GoPro in its waterproof housing from here on in. I don't want to risk water sports with with the media mod. So yeah, dinner time. So I got real field meal here, chicken tikka masala. Got my cook system as well. So just bog standard 230 gram Primus cartridge, and then my Tokes and MSR stove in there as well, a bit of hand sani and spork. So first things first, grab some water, and then now, knowing how long it takes me to filter probably indicates that the cartridge will need changing in the near future. Okay, that's pretty cool. I did not know you could do that. Right, we'll see if I have screwed up the piezo igniter. If I have a ferro rod with me as a backup. Always have a contingency plan. Yeah, okay, I have indeed goofed it, so. Right, guess we're old schooling it then. Alrighty, so as you can see, tarp is up. So yeah, I'm not going to film too much of the campsite. Now we just walk down to the water's edge here. Ooh. So I currently don't have the good mic in the camera as I'm operating near water. I'm keeping my camera waterproof for the moment. But yeah, what I did want to say is I reckon I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight because a couple of families have turned up at the same campsite. So just having people around, you know, if something goes wrong, we can support. I mean, I don't think anything will go wrong, but you know, safety in numbers and all that. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly show you the view here. Couple of geese over there in the distance. Beautiful sunset. And then there's a little holiday cottage just there. And looks like a Norwegian Airlines flight. I think, based on the colours, yeah, Norwegian. Flying out of Oslo Gandermoen. So, alrighty, so I'm in the hammock. Just about to go, hopefully sleep in the next couple of hours. But before I do go, here's the view that I hopefully will be waking up to in the morning. So that's the packraft just there. The rest of my gear is underneath me. And, yeah, that is it. Nighty night, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. And yeah, I've got a fun day planned for tomorrow. It's gonna be nice and easy. Down to the southernmost point of the bottom lake, and then stay the night there. Work my way up to the top end of bottom lake Sunday night to an official campsite. And then Monday night, return here, because then it's only a very short paddle ride back to civilization. See you in the morning.